Act. Oh shit.
Alright, multiplayer.
Area not available and fucking green markers back this way.
Alright, send me an invitation whenever you're ready. Since you have the lower kill death.
I wish the Fred coaches worked the police. They try to when they can. I think Skeeter Jean tries to. Sometimes the police get mad at the predator catchers. You know, my favorite predator catchers, they took them off YouTube a while ago. Like, I always used to like Dads Against Predators.
Oh, is that the guy from Colorado?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched him on TikTok.
Yeah, he used to be on YouTube. And when he was on YouTube, basically, they'd go into stores and they would yell,
Yeah.
this man's trying to meet a 13-year-old girl for sex. And I think that's what they should do every time when they confront him in public, is start yelling that.
Jesus. Let's see here.
You gotta tail it. Excuse me, this man's here to meet a 13-year-old girl for sex. Yeah, it's the same with murderers, and you know, it's actually crazy. Like, we have a whole bunch of books. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. There's so many laws on the books that are like dumb laws, and then the laws that actually matter and need enforced, the prosecutors just drop the ball every time.
I haven't played no more Madden. I haven't played the game.
You're waiting. Are you gonna play anymore?
Yeah, at some point. I still have 3 days.
I was hoping you'd do it right now.
I'm playing COD.
Oh.
I thought we was playing COD.
I'm on Black Flag.
Oh, you said
cross game chat.
Oh, well, I wasn't even. You said, "Are you ready to get on?" I thought we was gonna play COD.
Oh no, I got a Black Flag going, bud. That's why you should just get on Madden.
No, I'm on Xbox on Madden.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I got it. Stay on the PlayStation chat, but play on Xbox.
No.
Yeah, that's why Epstein runs free to this day. Or not Epstein, but Epstein's friends. Epstein might run free today, depending how much of a conspiracy theorist you are.
Remember, speed and aggression, gentlemen. Let's go! Kill denied. Get moving! UAV inbound.
fire in the hole. You know, one thing I am pleased about, I will say this. There has actually been some headway against AI lately. Ever since I started covering the flock camera stories and the data center stories, more flock cameras have been taken down.
Confirmed.
And data centers have been blocked by people to build on public land, certain public lands, and so we're doing it. Peaceful non-compliance is working.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Yeah, it's a bipartisan pedo ring for sure. Yeah, it's a bipartisan thing. And that's the thing, of any laws that are ever passed in Congress, anytime it's something bipartisanly supported, almost 9 times out of 10, like you see those laws that are like 433 to 2, usually it's something really awful for the American people that gets passed, and like the 2 people that are always opposed to it is something like Bernie Sanders and Thomas Massie, who don't agree on anything except to not agree to the bill. So when you see stuff like that happen, you know for damn sure it's something really dumb they passed. Because the amount of people you could trust in Congress, you could probably count less than one hand.
Be advised, hostile lightning strike inbound.
And I can tell you, local cops, man, they only care about handing out tickets to law-abiding citizens.
Hostile
They care more about law and ordinances than they do. Yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, they care. Look, police care more about freaking law and ordinances, traffic, you know, traffic lights, and freaking traffic violations than they do freaking pedo rings and a subversion of our freedom. I'm not attacking these ships. These ships are too strong. I don't know why we even bother with those right now. We don't have the firepower. Did you prestige yet?
No.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Another kill. Get moving.
Pick up that loot.
Coming up, stand by. Shot out.
Hostile counter UAV above. Radar's down.
I wonder how long the documentary will be. If you remember, Buggy's was only 50 minutes.
UAV inbound.
He's gone.
That's crazy. But yeah. I knew that for sure that Trump was compromised the second he had a primary against Thomas Massie. Like that, and he turned on Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's when I knew, like, man. Now, see, this is where me and some other people will argue about it. All right. So there are the people that they were never in Trump's camp. They always said, "Yo, Trump is no good. You know, he's part of the establishment too. The whole time, don't get fooled." That would be like your David Icke, right? Then you have the people that
Kill confirmed.
turned on him after he did some really shitty stuff, like the Iran war and the tariffs and the Epstein stuff. And that would be like your Alex Jones, right? And that's the camp that I ended up falling into. Well, and then you have the people that are still with him, or you have the Andrew Wilson types that will say, hey, he's still the better alternative, the lesser of two evils. Right? There's a real schism in conservative movements between, like, you have the Candace Owen types that are, they're conspiratorial about Charlie Kirk's death. And you have this anti-Israeli movement going on in the conservative wing.
Let's go.
And then you have the sort of,
Reload.
what is it, Ben Shapiro wing of the party.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
That is more pro-Trump, more pro-Israel than,
KIA.
and they're sticking with it, right?
Be advised, hostile stealth chopper inbound.
In combat, I'm not oh no, good shit.
Inbound. Hostile lightning strike inbound.
Let's go. Kill confirmed.
Yeah, it's very much, they're very much for states' rights unless you're a state that doesn't believe in what they believe. Wow, this ship tailed me all the way over here. I did not want this smoke.
Timeline in jeopardy. Pick it up.
Yeah, we just clearly don't have any leadership that's looking out for the general public.
Let's go.
Care package inbound.
In fact, we have leadership that actively tries to harm the
Be
general
advised,
public.
hostile UAV incoming.
Target check.
I'm gonna die. I should have never attacked these
Objective Raptor
ships.
sailed. Bringing
They
you
followed
home.
me all the way over here.
That's a kill. On your feet.
Did I get him? Oh, I sunk him. Barely.
You sunk my battleship.
He's kind of a communist.
Kill confirmed. Move in and take him out.
Dropping waypoint out.
Also, the only other thing I really heard about him too was he wants ID for this grocery store they're making, but he doesn't want ID for voting. I just okay.
Whatever.
Find that weird. Little man, are you wanting up here? Little man.
UAV inbound.
No?
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Shot out.
Kill confirmed.
Hold on.
We're winning this fight. Friendly orbital VSAT online. Friendly lightning strike inbound. You've lost the advantage. Hostile UAV above.
You go, boy. Doodles? No, we're not doing that today. Doodles? Stop. You gotta be kind to him.
You've taken the lead.
You could share the couch, share with me.
Friendly counter UAV inbound.
That's confirmed.
How much Black Flag have you been playing?
I haven't played for a couple days.
I almost forgot about the EDP doc until a little bit ago. I was almost getting ready to do some end teams, which would have took me all day. I was like, nope.
UAV inbound. Lightning strike
False.
inbound. Orbital VSAT online.
Well, you see, that's the thing, that they really do F it up in the news, don't they?
Jumping off. Get up. That's confirmed.
It wasn't like, even if it was true, it wouldn't be like, oh, this is egregious, because there's other options for stores. I just found it funny and weird. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been quite about. I remember the fairness doctrine. I've never really been about that. You know, obviously, I think reputation is what precedes a news organization, right?
Hostile UAV
So
above.
certain news organizations might have a reputation that is good, and they shouldn't be trusted, while other news organizations might have a good reputation.
UAV
Triple
inbound.
kill.
The Great Iguana.
Lightning
Yeah, but I don't think you have. I don't believe you should have to do that, because sometimes one side is wrong, and that showing both sides fairly and evenly just leads to a. There is such thing as radical.
online.
What is it? Radical centrism. Even though I mean I have political opinions on many sides of the aisle, but it's not rooted in all centrism. I have some positions that would be considered extreme right, extreme left, extreme libertarian, centrist, and that's just because I'm independent. oftentimes, if you go extreme centrist, you end up parroting whatever the establishment's really wanting anyway.
Shot out.
Orbital VSAT online.
I'm not very centrist on anything.
UAV inbound.
Like, I would say for me personally, I found myself to be on economics, I'm left wing. On foreign affairs, I'm more of a paleo-conservative, isolationist.
We're winning this fight. Lightning strike coordinates received inbound.
And on social affairs, I'm more of a libertarian.
Online.
A functional libertarian.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Move it! Down.
And the only reason I went left wing in economics, which has been a somewhat recent development in the last few... Oops.
UAV inbound. Counter UAV inbound. Friendly lightning strike inbound.
He's gone.
Right.
UAV on
But
site.
yeah, I went left wing on economics because of the fact of what the society we've built.
Big win.
Unfortunately, that seems to be the way to try to temporarily fix people.
That's confirmed.
Yep, he's here.
Transition.
I mean, this EDP stuff's a big deal, Eli. It's good to see him again. I haven't talked to him in a while. How we doing, chat? Yeah, I would say my most left-wing ideology would probably be I would want universal health care. Yeah, I want Medicare for all. Like, that would probably be my most left-wing position. I'm also not opposed to universal basic income or negative tax rates or the idea to redistribute the wealth.
Deadly force is authorized.
Yeah, I mean, look, Eli, me and you were very conservative on a lot of issues, you know. But even I'm like, look, when it comes to healthcare, this shit is unacceptable.
We've taken the advantage.
Doodles. But be nice to him. Okay, that's where I'm drawing the line there, Eli. We're not blue-haired liberals, but
Get down!
I don't know about universal college. I don't know about that, bud. Because then I don't want to be forced to go to college. Screw that. I would rather have it to where, can it be like the 1950s again, on jobs where I could have a factory job, a wife and 3 kids, and support them all on a single salary? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Instead of me having to go to college? Yeah, but here's the forcing part. High school's free right now. But if you don't go to high school, you have a huge disadvantage in the job market. Well, like I'm saying, if you have free college, then it becomes the expectation to go, and if you don't, you're going to be towards the bottom of the job market. Just like people now who don't finish high school. If you didn't finish college, you're going to be towards the bottom of the job market.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Well, I do... Okay, so I do despise student loan debt also. That's true. Well, then I'm thinking this. Alright, I think the compromise might be getting into college is harder.
Confirmed.
You don't just get in because you want to go. You have to pass an you have to score a certain amount on your SAT. Because there has to be a way to distinguish between people that are intelligent enough. If you're not going to distinguish it with money, and the superior way is to distinguish it with intelligence, then you're going to have to be more selective
awaiting orders.
about who gets into college.
UAV inbound.
Because not everybody could be a fucking doctor and have it paid for by taxes.
Care package on standby. Friendly UAV inbound. Lightning strike awaiting coordinates.
Our sensors capture your target.
But see, these are actually good, healthy debates to have, and unlike what Congress is currently doing, which is nothing good at least.
Threat neutralized.
Or maybe we gotta go outside the house.
Sniper, get down! One down.
Get up there. Damn it. Get up there.
Okay.
Okay.
Care package inbound. Sentry gun ready for deployment.
Well, the electoral. Okay, so the whole going state by state thing should probably stay, but it should be automatic. It shouldn't be a third person elector that has to actually cast
UAV
it.
above.
But going state by state makes sense instead of popular vote.
Be advised, your sentry gun has been destroyed.
Sniper!
But rarely does the Electoral College have faithless electors, but still, we could take that out of their hands entirely. so it wouldn't be an issue.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Sniper down.
Fucker,
Friendly UAV inbound.
get over here.
Let's go, let's go.
Kill confirmed.
Sniper!
I didn't even see it.
Well, you see,
Kill denied.
because I will say this, Andrew Wilson does make this point sometimes. Because we've had universal suffrage, it did help lead to our current two-party system. And if we do go straight to popular vote, what ends up happening is there will always be two blocks of power that will be massively competing for one seat in office. And really, we need a diversity of parties that run. And I would say there's ways to do that. For example, making the requirements easier for third parties to get on different state ballots, having plurality percentage win the presidency instead of majority. Like, there's other things I would explore before just straight popular vote over the Electoral College. Ranked choice voting is an idea.
Sniper down!
Well, the issue is none of them will...
Sniper!
The thing is, if you're in the Republican Party, you're only going to run one Republican in the general election. Making Canada a state. Yeah, let's go annex Canada. You're still going to have a system where, how are you going, the thing is, if people are in the Democratic or Republican Party, they're only going to want one person running to gather up all the votes. So how are you going to convince multiple Democrats and Republicans to run
Keep pressing the fight.
in
We're
that
ahead.
system? What if 3 Republicans decide to run in the November general election? Only one Democrat does. The Democrat would win. This is why third parties don't form, like this whole idea that Tucker Carlson might form a third party. He wouldn't, because all it's going to do is siphon votes away from the
Be
Republicans.
advised, hostile UAV
So how do we
incoming.
actually break up a two-party system?
Shot out. Go to patrol.
My method's been really simple. My method on it has been, if you decentralize the elections even more, if you allow for more popular ballot initiatives in
Kill
state
denied.
instead of by your representative, and we become more of a democracy than a republic, that's one way to take the power away from a congressional body and move it
Good
more
job,
towards the
SEALs.
people
Stand by for further orders.
that by petition get things added to a ballot to be voted on. Also, limiting the scale at which a party outlines its platform would be an important way to decentralize power, because if you have, let's say, a conservative party that believes XYZ is their party platform but doesn't touch issues ABC directly, you know, a good example of this is maybe you have an anti-abortion party, but they really don't touch much outside of those issues. And then you have another party that's, let's say, they're pro illegal immigration. They want to form a party. Then you won't have they won't have any other issues they're really running on. So then a coalition can form between different parties.
I just received a message that said I'm a hacker.
You're a hacker?
Yeah, because of me using the target finder on the LSAT.
Oh wow. That's funny. You know what? I don't dislike that idea. I think that's a good idea. I think if you look at what George Washington was setting up, there really wasn't this idea of having these political parties.
Breaking news just 1 hour ago. John Carpenter is set to return for the one last Halloween sequel.
That's crazy. If I was president, the very first thing I would do is I would get money permanently out of politics. Well, I think that's the first step to accomplish anything good. When lobbyists and corporations can no longer influence politicians. And then once...
Here in a minute, I'm going to play Black Flag.
Yeah, I think that would work, actually. I think I'd be down for that. But, and then the next thing I would do is once I get money out of politics, then I would be setting up how can we make citizens' lives better. And obviously I would start with universal health care, I would start with universal basic income. I would start by cutting foreign aid. Militarily, I would pull our troops out of everywhere we have them. We'd be isolationists. We wouldn't be going to war anymore unless we were attacked or an attack was imminent.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Then we would promote smart immigration.
Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online.
Yeah, the primary system sucks. And the problem with the primary system is, like, look what they did, look what the Democrats did in 2024. They pretty much said, yeah, we're just gonna put Kamala there. Okay, so the guy I'm looking for is at the docks.
Oh yeah, the pirate, the boss or whatever. That's where, that was the last, that's where I beat him and that's where I left off.
Oh, the Julian Ducasse?
Yeah.
That's the one you left off?
Hostile
Yeah.
UAV incoming.
They say he's at the docks, so that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm very isolationist. Like, I don't think the last justified war we were in was World War II because of Pearl Harbor.
Make sure.
Even 9/11, I don't really consider that. There's not a particular nation to fault for that.
Counter UAV inbound.
Yeah, I agree. Now I gotta find this dude that's on the dock somewhere.
Hostile war machine deployed. UAV inbound.
Maybe he's in the water.
No, he's on the boat.
Oh, he's on the boat itself.
Yeah. I I just got noob tube.
Shot out.
Yeah, we for some reason we always do the bidding of Israel and
Confirmed.
Saudi. Okay.
Enemy control. Shot.
Come on, dude. How do you fucking kill this guy?
Be advised, hostile
Fucking idiot.
UAV incoming.
He gets shot from behind.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm getting fucking destroyed over here.
Oh.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Sniper's down. Move up.
Yeah, if they want to go have their war, they can go have their war themselves.
What the?
Just a
Oh
pain in the
my
ass.
god. My teammates suck.
Hostile counter UAV above. Radar's down. Be advised, hostile war machine deployed.
It's 22 to 56. Fucking noob bitch.
Pain in the ass.
Sniper down.
I better have ammo.
Dropped him.
No. Fuck you. Out of ammo. Fucking scarred.
Hostile UAV above.
Pussy.
Is there any way to attack this fucking asshole?
I've got you.
Only duck fucking shoots. How does he have all this fucking ammo?
You have to use the barrels.
What the fuck, man? Attack!
You have to use the barrels to blow him up.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to use the barrels to blow him up.
I can't. I only have like 2 gunshots.
Oh, well then you're fucked then. I guess you're gonna have to quit the game. There should be ammo around
Fucking
him.
idiot. Just kill me. We're gonna restart it. Pissed off.
Fucking guy. And this, I don't know, like,
Hostile UAV
shit's so
above.
laggy.
Friendly UAV inbound.
I jump and get sniped in the fucking head. I believe I can fly. It's about how.
I hate this fight.
走了，走了。
I fucking hate this fight. Like,
Be advised.
I
hostile
really
UAV
hate this.
incoming.
I didn't have no
specific
problem.
way.
I didn't have no. I thought it was easy.
Look, even 007 First Light, there's this, sometimes there's a specific way to kill somebody, but even that's like not that bad. This sucks. See if we can kill off some of the earlier people
Haha,
first.
got you.
Attack reload.
gonna whistle some of these guys over, assassinate them, and throw them off the harbor. Well, that didn't work. It's fucking just filleted me off the ship. You know what? There's another way maybe to do this where I can get on the top of the ship. Maybe I can assassinate him from the top. Never mind, I just got shot.
Hostile UAV above.
Okay, I got 3 smoke bombs. I could use that to my advantage.
I've got you.
Poor execution out there. Mission profile failed.
Get moving.
If I'm gonna do Assassin's Creed, should I end my live, or is there a way I can edit the stream name?
A way you can what?
Is there a way I can edit the stream name back to Black Flag, or do I have to quit the?
No, I fucked up. I'm just gonna let him kill me. You can't edit the stream name once you've already started. Also, if you quit games, the stream ends anyway.